Hi, everybody. It's Jeffrey. It's Right Color. And this is the reading for June 27th. And this is the second day in a row that I'm doing it like later in the afternoon. So maybe things are changing for me. I don't know. I mean, I woke up early and I usually do it like within an hour of waking up. But I don't know. I had no energy today. Like none. It took me hours just to take a shower. Anyway, but I took a lovely nap and a lovely shower, and I'm all refreshed, and I'm ready. Did I say all that? Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. There we go. And tomorrow, the 27th, is Gay Pride in New York, but there's no, what do you call it, parade. I mean, look, I've marched in the parade like over 20 times. I don't really march anymore anyway. But it's kind of a shame that there's no parade. Anyway, that's that. There is something going on. There's a lot going on. I just want to go do grocery shopping, to tell you the truth. Wear my little pink. I'm wearing orange shorts to go with it. So, that's enough for me. I have to go buy some food. All right. Because, for me, I don't need to wave a flag. I live it. I live it. I live it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oops. All right. Not the happiest day. All right. 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups saves the day. Queen of Cups saves the day. This came up for somebody else recently, or did it come up in these readings? I can't remember. I just did all the signs, and then I do them all one in a row, so it all becomes one reading for me. I can never remember what happens. Well, I mean, the Six of Swords is about going from a troubled place, a tumultuous place, a place that's not kind of like not safe, not stable, to a place of tranquility. Right, there we go. The kind of refugees. I have a lot, some of you know, I have a lot of meanings for this card, but that's the basic meaning, right? And 6 is about perseverance. So it's about going to a more tranquil place in one's mind, most especially, because it's, it could be physical, but it's, swords. So it's mental, it's in the air. Then we get the 9 of Swords. So, worry, anxiety, sleeplessness. This, what, also, the way I always see this, it's just the truth that can't be unseen. Because a 9 is attainment. So it's almost like you got really clear about something. You get really, really clear sometimes about a situation or about a person or about yourself. And, sometimes the clarity can be very jarring and very upsetting and very, because it's very easy in our lives to, run around and, busy ourselves with whatever we busy ourselves with, so that we don't have to look at ourselves or look at what's around us and say, oh, everything's going to be fine. It's kind of like living in some sort of denial in a way. Oh, everything's going to be fine. And meanwhile, the house is on the foundation like this, it's like, oh, everything's going to be fine. We just have to, it's been like this for a long time. It's like, well, so there's some truth that gets, I think the way it's going to come, actually, I think there's going to be an intuitive understanding. Okay, So sometimes the cards read backwards, and that's how it just came to me. So she's the queen of intuition, right? She's the queen of healing. She's also she's very nurturing, loving. She's mommy, basically mommy. But she's deeply intuitive. She understands emotion on a very profound level, right? She feels it. She's an empath, basically. She's an empath. So here she is, and she gets this info, right, about something that she really kind of maybe wasn't aware of or wasn't ready to look at or feel. This could be a he or she, it doesn't matter, you know. This could be a he or she also. I do like the quilt, I have to say. The quilt's very nice. You get this info, this truth coming through that could be a little bit jarring. Because sometimes the real and whole truth is quite jarring. And you decide to go somewhere else. You decide to like change your mind about it. You know, like maybe you really get the info and then you decide to maybe look at things in a different way. Or, you know, it's like I'm leaving these thoughts behind. I'm leaving this energy behind. It's like maybe I've been acting in a certain way, or maybe it's about a belief pattern. There's a belief pattern about yourself that you have an awareness of, that's very jarring. This is what it is. You have a belief pattern about yourself or about the world or yourself in the world, etc. I like looking at that line. That is very, I like to talk on my hands. You know, like the truth is revealed. You know how sometimes they say more will be revealed? Well, today is the day that the more is revealed. More is revealed, and it's like, oh, this is what I believe. This is the way I'm thinking about myself or about the world. This is how I approach things. And, you know, it becomes very clear, and you realize it's like, well, that is like an outdated mode. That is not beneficial to me. That is not true. That is not true, right? Sometimes we see ourselves like if you're a fat kid, right? So you kind of take that into the rest of your life. And even though later on in life, you're not fat, you think of yourself as fat. Like that's an example of it. You understand what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, you know, you're going to look in the mirror and say, you know what, even though I feel fat, I'm really not fat. And maybe I need to let go of that energy or that thought pattern of that I'm fat. It's like, I feel like that's what's going on. Like there's some kind of revelation, even though this doesn't seem like it. It feels like it today. This could be a kind of a revelation, right? And say, oh, this is how I've been, you know, this is the armor that I carry with me. This is the attitude that I've adopted. This is there's something in my personality that, or etc. that like, it's like, this doesn't really work anymore. It's like waking up and all of a sudden discovering that everything in your wardrobe is out of fashion. So let's go shopping. It's a little bit like that. Doesn't it feel better like that? It's like, oh, I'm going to buy everything in the store because nothing I have is in fashion anymore. And you have to cross the river to get to the good store. It's a little bit like that, okay? Because, you know, you want to go to tranquility. You want to go to calm waters. You know, nobody wants to be in the rough water. So that's my take for the day. Much more profound than I thought it was going to be. But so it goes. And have a lovely day. And have a look at the gay pride if gay pride is your thing. And that's it. Oh, and I just wanted to send, healing to South Florida and to wish for peace, really, for the West with 111, 108, and a lot of people don't have air conditioning and blah, blah, blah. So if you're out there and you don't have air conditioning and someone has air conditioning, whether they're your best friend or not, invite yourself over, because that ain't no joke. More people die from heat than floods and tornadoes and than all the other things combined, as a matter of fact. So, no joke. And it creeps up on you. Blessings to you.